It's been a cracking day for gardening today. I've spent a couple of hours this morning and a couple more this afternoon just wandering around, potting on things, moving things around. What do you reckon to my Christmas spuds? Look at them. I only planted them about 3-4 weeks ago. They've gone berserk. Look at that across there. Do you know, this garden is really beautiful at the moment. We've had some sad news today. Our neighbour's actually just been put onto end of life care. We've been sitting with her as much as we can, but she doesn't have any family of her own. She doesn't have any children, she doesn't have any brothers and sisters, and distant cousins are scattered to the four winds. So it's down to Tony and myself and our other neighbour Suzanne to go and sit with Joan as often as we can. We're trying to take turns, but of course we can't be there every hour of the day. I feel really very, very sad. She's been a good neighbour to us. She's a lovely lady. Isn't this looking beautiful? Oh, it does. I love this garden. Look at the rose. I wish you could smell that. It's so good. Look at my pumpkin. I've only got the one, but you know, one's plenty for me. Look at the apples on Orchard Road. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? They're massive. I've planted out some pak choi and some callaloo. It's a bit late for the callaloo, but I've never grown it before, so we'll see how it comes. Oh, let me go and show you. Oh, hang on. Florence fennel's coming nicely, but let me go and show you the baked potato squash. I am absolutely chuffed to bits with it. Hang on. Oh, it's hard to believe it's nearly September. It's Tuesday now, so 2 days' time, it's September. I've got lettuce popping everywhere. I've covered them up to keep the butterflies off. Bloody things. Oh, tea tonight was gorgeous. I did the most gorgeous chicken casserole. I came out into the garden and I picked courgettes, green beans, little onions. Oh, what else did I put? Can't remember. Oh, look at that beautiful over there. Black Russian tomato. Can somebody tell me how I know when it's ready to pick? Because I've never grown them before. Come with me. Look at the autumn fruiting raspberries. They're coming nicely. They're quite tall, mind. I'm actually going to dig them out from there at the back end of the year because the hedge is coming really nice and I love looking at the hedge from the conservatory window. Hang on, look at that. Let's get around the corner here. Look at that little beauty. Isn't that a lovely one? Oh, there's only going to be the one. I don't think any more are going to develop now. There's a couple on it, but let's have a look. I don't think they'll come to anything. I think it's a bit too late in the year, but that's fine. I've got tomatoes everywhere, but again, we haven't had a glut, purely because we haven't had the weather. Oh, aren't these pretty too? We haven't had the weather, to ripen them. And it's going to drop down to 8 degrees tonight. Bit chilly. The tomatoes aren't going to like that. Look at them, and there's so many fruit on them. They're just not ripening. Come on, you little so-and-sos, get ripening. Oh, the grapes on the grapevine. Can you see them? They look fabulous. They're as sweet as anything. Absolutely gorgeous. I've moved my strawberry plant. Look, oh, hang on a sec, we'll go down there. Sorry, I'm chucking you about a bit. Look, I've got strawberries coming all the way along the outside of the raised bed. So that's my plan for next year. Just to let them scramble outside the raised bed. And it frees up a bed for me. Chard's coming nicely. I've taken all the tatty leaves off and I find if you take the tatty leaves off, they really come on well. Hang on, so don't break me blooming neck. Oh, isn't that pretty? So much colour. Winter's just round the corner, you know. Sorry to put a damper on everything. Aren't I cheerful? Let's go this way. Oh, do you know what I found that I didn't know was growing? 2 lovely cucumbers. I've been watching up here thinking, not much happening here. But again, we haven't had the weather for it. And I turned the pot around. And blow me, there's 2 cucumbers down there. But that's okay. Look at that lovely heuchera. Isn't that a stunner? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I've been looking at Ali over on her, is it My Rusty Garden, Ali? Oh gosh, I love your garden. I'd love to have that much space. And Terry, oh, the thought of rats gives me the squeaks. We've actually got, well, I'll show you actually, we've got a trail camera set up on the water butt. just to see if we've got any wildlife wandering around the garden. We were hoping that we would get hedgehogs set up home. Can you see the hedgehog house under the maple? Acer. We thought we'd get some hedgehogs, but not this year. Maybe next year. Plenty of time. But anyway, very nearly the very end of August, folks. And all I can say is, happy gardening. Enjoy.